Okay, welcome to this video. Many of our clients take full advantage of our software. We offer multiple services and can certainly track all of that. And we also offer payroll, general ledger, accounts payable, and bank reconciliation module. But today, I'm going to show you how well our system works for tanning salons. And we have quite a large number of tanning salons using the software, and I'm going to show you why. First of all, let me just go ahead and set up a client in our system. And I probably have a few already set up there, but let me just create a new one, and let's just call this Frank Brown. And so I'm just going to go ahead and do it, and I'm already done setting up Frank Brown. I can enter all kinds of other things on Frank if I want. In fact, I can also, and this is a very unique feature of our system, I can set it up so that Frank doesn't have to pay for his entire tanning sessions all at once, so he can pay as he goes. But in this particular case, I'm just going to assume that he cannot put anything on, create a tab for him or an account for him. We're just going to go ahead and have him pay with a check. So what I'm going to do is I'll just go ahead and save that. What I'll do now is I'll just go over to the point of sale module and log in, notice I could have just added that client here as well. You know, what we do is we set up the system so that you're not switching around. Everything is accessible right here. So what we'll do here is we'll go ahead and pick this client, Frank, and so say Frank comes in and you know, and he wants to go ahead and buy a series of tanning sessions. So all I got to do is go ahead and pick, you know, which one I want. So I can preload all these. Now let me show you where I'm getting all this, and I'll do that in a minute. But right now, say if I just want to sell an 8-pack, okay, and that 8-pack of the Icon tanning machine costs $129. That's all I have to do is go ahead and select that series, and I can have multiple series out there. And what we do is, you know, you can have a 1-pack, 4-pack, 8-pack. It doesn't even matter what the number is. You can create those. They're all user definable. And then once I have that, I just go ahead and I can close that transaction out. So maybe he wants to give me a check for the whole amount. Okay, I just click OK, and I'm done. All I gotta do is finish. Right? I'm not going to print a receipt here. And I'm done with him. Now, if I wanted to go see, so now that Frank has purchased that 8-pack, let's go ahead and see how many of them he's used. And to do that, I can just click right in here, and I can see that Frank hasn't used any. He purchased 8 on 6/15. Of course, we have all the information here as well about what he purchased. And so say now Frank wants to come in and go ahead and use one of those particular sessions. So say he calls us ahead and he wants to go ahead and use this tanning booth. He goes, hey, I want to come in at, Frank calls ahead and says, hey, I want to come in around 2 o'clock today. Is there anything open? Well, you can look at all your tanning beds here. You know, notice how many of these we can show. You know, it just goes on and on how many beds that we can show. So say he wants to come in and say, oh, you have an opening in this booth right here, this tanning bed right here. So just go create an appointment for him. All right, that's Frank. What he's going to do is he's going to go ahead and use the tanning bed. All right, and that's it. I can just save that. All right, so that's out there. So when Frank comes in, all I merely do, and he comes in at 2 o'clock, and it says, all right, Frank's here. We'll go ahead and check in. All he needs to do is you right-click on that and pay with series. You notice how Frank can have multiple series, and then I just click deduct. Done. Now Frank goes and gets a tan, and now we know in our tracking system that Frank has just used one of his 8-pack. He just used one, so you can see it shows each time he uses it what bed he used, what person checked him in, all that's tracked, and when he purchased. And that's how easy it is to use our system to keep track of these. Now, let me show you where I went and set up those services, those series. Very simple. All I did is I went up to set up series. And here, you know, here's my 8-pack. All right. If I wanted to set up a 10-pack, I'll show you how easy it is. I'm just going to go ahead and set up a copy of that. Maybe I'll do a 12-pack of 10-minute sessions. So you can have different sessions types here as well. And So I'll just copy that for simplicity. Boom, boom. All right, and so if if I'm selling an 8-pack for 129, maybe my 12-pack is 169. All right, and we'll go ahead and put the related service in there. And then here I just want to say that there's 12 of these. And so notice you also have a time limit here for series to expire. And where this would come in handy is if you were, say, someone came in and purchased an unlimited monthly tanning series. So some of our clients do like $199 for unlimited tanning. That person can come in as many times as they want. And what we'll do is we'll just go ahead and say that series expires in 30 days. So then they can keep on using that until 30 days, and then it prevents them from using that anymore. And so that's when the number of days to expires comes in. But so let me just go ahead and save that. All right, and so now you see that I quickly added. And of course, these are the things that you'll set up in advance. But you'll see now, if I wanted to go sell a 12-pack, that would be available for me to sell just by going over the point of sale. Okay, and if I want to go sell a series, and now you see that 12-pack is right there. If I was to pick that, you would see that the 169 price is there. And that's how powerful our system is, and that's how we can use it with a tanning bed or tanning salon environment. Any questions, by all means, give us a call. We're at 1-888-517-2566 or 888-51-SALON. Thanks so much for watching this video, and we look forward to hearing from you soon.